My name is Olivia and today I'll be showing you how to make iced tea. We'll be using, you can use about 3 litres of water, but this is 1.5 litre, enough 1.5 litre. You'll be needing a little bit of sugar because today we'll be using a nectarine flavoured, and nectarine has its own sweetness. We also like to add a little bit of a bitterness to it, so we have lime juice, and yeah, you need that. Okay, so it all depends how much tea bags you want to put in. I will put in about 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll put in about 12 tea bags for this. So first I'll add in my first bit of water. This is 1.5 litres of water, hot water. I prefer using hot water in the beginning, so it should end up looking a little bit like that. It smells really nice, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Mix it in a little bit because it gets in colour, it actually comes out a bit more. So yeah, it looks a lot more darker than when you first add the water in, so it looks, well, a lot like nectarine and stuff. Now, before you add in the next bit of hot water, just add a little bit of sugar, just a little bit, because nectarines give off their own sweetness, and I did a test of this before and I added a bit too much sugar and it doesn't taste that nice when you add too much, unless you have a big sweet tooth. So just mix that in as well, and just leave it for a little bit. Now, I've got quite a few spoons here, but they're for testing. Don't want to double dip. Unhygienic. Yeah, that tastes quite good. I'll add a bit of water. Now, you don't have to add the full jug in. I don't normally, because that's another 1.5 litres, and yeah, I haven't added all of it in because sometimes you want to have it a bit more flavourful. Now, because that sugar that I have in there doesn't make it taste quite right, I will add a little bit more. A little bit more than a little bit, but not that much. So I'm using a half cup tool, so altogether I've probably put about half a cup in here. So you stir that in to dissolve all the sugar, and it's got a very nice rich dark colour to it, which is a very good sign. If it's a bit pale, then something's gone wrong along the way. Now, you can add as much lime juice as you want. I wouldn't add too much because it will overtake the flavour, which is not something we want to do. We want to leave it with a nice nectarine taste. And just mix that in a little bit, nice and gently. Don't want to go too rough with it. And I'll take another test. Yep, that tastes about right. So next you just want to squeeze the living daylights out of each tea bag, and normally you put them on a plate. So I've got my plate, and it doesn't matter how many tea bags at once you do, just do them. So while I'm doing this, normally you refrigerate it, preferably for about 2 to 3 hours. If it cools before then I guess you can take it out. I leave it in sometimes for a whole day because that makes it really nice and chilled. Once it's chilled, the flavour will come a bit more and it'll be a lot more sweet than what it is now, so don't be too worried if it doesn't taste sweet enough, because it will become sweet later after it's been in the fridge for a while. And you can freeze it into an ice block. I have tried it before, it's quite nice, but just add a bit of ice with it, and it's nice on a hot summer's day or after big long work or whatever, and it's just really nice to have. So you saw it before, but this is what it looks a little bit later. It's a nice dark rich colour, which is the nectarine colour. You can use any flavours you like. I've done lemon and there's other flavours. Cinnamon will be quite interesting, but there are heaps of other flavours that you can do this in. So I'll take last test. Yep, that tastes perfect. So that's how you make your own homemade iced tea. Hope you enjoyed it.